Hey mama, welcome to today's stretch flow. I'm Bridget Tyler, a pre and postnatal fitness specialist. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you are up to date on all fitness videos that I release just for you. Today we are doing a all trimesters safe full body stretch flow that is really geared to preparing, balancing, opening the body in preparation for birth. What you're going to need is a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can grab a couch cushion or a stack of pillows, and then a yoga block. And again, if you don't have a yoga block, you can grab a small pillow or even a thick book that you have around the house. So go ahead, grab those things, and then I'll meet you back here on the mat for our stretch flow. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is come down, grab your pillow, your yoga block, or your thick book, whatever you have access to right now. And we're gonna come forward, place the forehead on the block, bring those knees out wide, depending on how big your belly is. And we're just going to do a gentle child's pose to start off our practice. Breathing into our body. Coming into this practice, just being present, leaving everything else at the door. Maybe you're doing this by yourself. Maybe you're doing this with other kiddos running around. Maybe you're doing this at the start of the day or the end of the day. But I know that life is hectic, but right now we're just coming into this present moment. Connecting to our breath. Connecting to your baby. And just releasing, letting go. Maybe you're feeling your baby move. Maybe you're releasing any morning sickness you have. Letting go of what doesn't serve you. Holding on to whatever is bringing you joy and blessing right here in this moment. Let's have one big breath together. And release through your mouth. From here, let's scooch our block out of the way. Come onto all fours with your palms planted under your shoulders, your knees stacked under your hips, and we're just going to do some pelvic circles, bringing mobility to the pelvis, especially if we're prone to sitting a lot. It's important that we allow our body to access movements that it can access, but maybe doesn't access a whole lot of. Rolling the body, switch directions. Focus on what serves you. In this position, you can bring your legs out nice and wide depending on how big your belly is and how much room you need. One more circle. Stay on hands and knees. Kind of resettle your body with your palms under your shoulders, knees stacked under hips for some pelvic tilts. Now these are different than cat-cow. Cat-cow, it's a big arch in the spine, and the movement is pretty much all in the spine. For this one, we're really focusing on the hips and creating mobility, suppleness, and balance in the bony structure and the soft tissues as well. Good job. Just like that. Tuning into how your pelvis is changing position as you're doing this movement. All right, from here, we're going to bring our body into a neutral position. So we want to make sure that our spine is nice and long and that we're not dipping it or rounding it, keeping that pelvis in a neutral position as well. And right now we're going to dip your chest forward, which is going to allow the shoulder blades to pinch together, and then lift. Dip and lift. We're not letting the spine dip, we're keeping it in neutral. The movement should be in your shoulders. Good work. Moving with the breath. Just like that. We're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work. All right. We are going to protect our core as we come down onto our back. So whenever you're pregnant and you're coming onto your back, first slide onto the side of your body, then roll your body over till you're on your back. All right, from here, we're going to do a bridge with our fingers interlaced underneath our body. Before you lift your bum up off the earth, make sure you are tilting your pelvis up and eliminating the space of your low back between it and the floor. That's just going to protect the low back and make sure that you are engaging the glutes as you come up. And breathe into this stretch. Feel it opening your front hips. Feel it opening your chest. Feel the burn as well happening in your low body. And release. Big breath here. If you feel dizzy or lightheaded, roll over to your side. Interlace those fingers once more. And glute bridge. Feeling your whole front body open as your glutes are strengthening too. And release. We're going to do one more after catching your breath. Interlace those fingers beneath your bottom. Tilt that pelvis and lift. Feel your front body opening. Three, 2, 1. Down and release. Stay on your back here unless you feel the need to flip over to your side. But from here, we're just going to bring the arms out wide and allow your knees to fall to the earth, or as close to the earth as they will go. Not forcing any movement, any stretch, but just letting your body respond to the movement that you're giving it. Good work. Let's rotate to the other side. You might notice one side is a little bit stickier than the other. No judgment. Let's roll our legs to the other, our knees to the other side for one more stretch on this side. Good work, mama. And last one to the other side. Really letting go in that low back. Breathing into any areas of your body that feel tight or tense. All right. From here, roll over to your side. Slowly come back up. And we are going to come into a standing position. Catch your breath. If you need to, always connecting to the breath. All right, from here, we're going to come into a chair pose. Activating those glutes, then coming into forward fold halfway, then rolling the spine up and rolling the shoulders back. Chair pose, halfway fold. Feeling the length through the back of your legs, then rolling the spine up and the shoulders back. And just do that, moving with your breath. Always remembering to breathe. And allowing that to center you. Chair pose. Halfway fold. And roll the spine up. And the shoulders back. Let's do that together one more time. Chair pose. Making those glute muscles nice and strong here. Folding halfway. Feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. Then rolling the spine slowly. Up, up, up. Roll those shoulders up to your ears and then release them down. Good work. All right. From here, we're going to come down into a goddess squat, side bend, and raise up. Goddess squat, side bend to the other side, and rise up. Good work. Just pulsing with your breath. As you are doing your side bend, make sure you're not twisting the body forward, that you're keeping your shoulders nice and squared. Move with your breath. One more on each side. Now come down into Goddess, and I want you to just twist the spine, pushing your palms into your knees, just like so. Allowing the spine to twist and allowing your chest to open. Good work. One more. All right, from here, grab that pillow, yoga block, or book. Place it in front of you and kind of play around with how you want your support to, how high you want it to be. We're going to bring our legs out and we're going to do some windmills, keeping your hips squared to the earth so we're not just shifting and creating all this movement. We want to focus the movement in our upper body, keeping our hips squared to the earth as we move with our breath. Let's do one more on each side. And go ahead and put your block off to the side. All right. From here, we're going to come into downward dog. So bring your heels as close to the earth as you can. Just like so, feeling that stretch all the way up your leg, from heel to your butt. And then from here, we're going to lift one leg up, extend, and bend the heel to your bottom. And release. Extend the other leg, heel to bottom, and release. Pedal out the legs. Let's do that one more time. Extend, heel to bottom, and bring down to the earth. Extend, heel to bottom, bring down to the earth, and pedal out those feet. Go ahead and come down to your hands and knees. And from here, we're going to just engage in some gentle breathing as we focus on our core and our pelvic floor. For this one, as you inhale, you're releasing your core muscles and your pelvic floor, and then on the exhale, you're drawing your abdominal muscles together and pulling your pelvic floor up as if you were zipping up your pants. This is important for core engagement, and if you have really no awareness or clue about this deep core engagement, then I recommend taking the prenatal fitness program. which teaches you in depth how to properly engage the core so you're protecting it during pregnancy and you're helping it recover after birth. Last breath here. Now from here, we're going to grab this bolster or cushion or stack of pillows that you have, and we're just going to place it under our back. You're also going to take your yoga block that's going to be for your head, and we're going to just allow our psoas to release. So you want to make sure that your body is aligned well with the cushion that you are using. So you want to make sure the edge of the cushion is about at the bottom of your ribs and that your head is elevated a little bit more so that you have just comfort and balance in your body. From here, we're just going to gently release. Play around with the movement a little bit, especially in pregnancy. It's harder to get into certain positions. Your psoas is an important muscle in labor. It is a very emotional muscle that when it feels scared or it feels threatened, like it needs to fight or run away, this muscle gets shortened and tight, and it can restrict your baby from descending into the pelvis. Your psoas stretches from your low back and comes forward and then enters into your pelvis. And it is known as the guide wire for baby. So if it is tense, then it can hinder baby's descent into and through the pelvis. So in this restorative pose, although it feels like you're not achieving anything, you are. Rest and peace for your baby, connecting to them as you balance the tissues of your body. Be here for several seconds as you just focus on your breath and connecting with your baby. My baby likes this position and is letting me know by kicking and moving around. Just allow this time to serve you. Let go of any thoughts, negative beliefs, or your to-do list for the day. Maybe any shortcomings that you've had today. Just release those here. Allow rest and peace, joy and gratitude to flow into and through your body to your baby and extend to those around you. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open and prepare yourself for whatever is next. Whether you're unwinding for the day or gearing up for the full day ahead of you. You can roll to your side, protecting the core when you're ready, or just stay where you're at, breathing and relaxing until you're ready for whatever is next. Thanks for being with me in this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, mamas.